answer the question, what did people say about Jesus, with the answer of that he was a blasphemer. Okay, that sounds like blasphemy to say that on stage at a church, right? That Jesus was accused of blasphemy. He was accused 3 times explicitly in the Bible and a lot more times implicitly of lying about God. Blasphemy means to lie about God and who he is and what he has done. And so the reason he was accused of this is because he claimed to be God himself. Okay? Jesus claimed to be God. That's the most striking characteristic of Jesus, if you didn't know that. He claimed divine nature, that he claimed to be transcendent, and that he claimed to be more than what we think he is. And today, I think a lot of Christians would nod their head at that. Be like, yeah, of course, it makes sense that Jesus is God, right? It makes total sense. Back then, they did not know this. They didn't believe this. They didn't quite understand this, okay? Even if you don't know Jesus today, you would still know, hey, Christians believe that Jesus is divine, okay? He is their guy, and they worship him as God. And so a few things to define is that Jesus is not your pet, okay? So Jesus is not like the good old boy that brings you a bone. He fetches. He's always smiling at you. He's not your pet. Jesus is not your bud, okay? He's not your buddy old pal. You're going to go pal around with Jesus, okay? And he is not your boss. He's not the dude with the coffee cup saying, hey, go do this, go do that. Jesus is more than those things, okay? Because a lot of times what we do is we downgrade Jesus. You guys ever notice that? You walk with Jesus long enough, all of a sudden you forget about the beauty and the power of who he is, and you forget that he's hearing every thought, that he's in the room with you, that he is God himself, that he is transcendent, and we kind of downgrade him. What we know, according to what we're going to read today in the Gospels, is that Jesus is more significant than your parents, he is more powerful than the president, and he is more transcendent than Taylor Swift. I am so sorry, Swifties. This is true. Jesus is all of these things. He is beyond us. And when Jesus revealed himself as God, and he told people that he was divine when he walked the earth 2,000 years ago, people had a visceral reaction to it. A lot of people, they accused him of blasphemy, okay? Like I said, blasphemy is lying about God in a really bad way. It's slandering the name of God. It's misrepresenting God, and they accused Jesus of blasphemy, and that's considered to be the worst sin, okay?